Amigos, welcome back to our channel, Atrocities Upon Cities, where as always you see a progression of every day. Today you're going to be seeing us work with the front yard landscaping and all the ideas you can take from us so you can see how you can do yours. You can see already that this is rosemary that's on the slope on the left, and we're going to be taking all this out. We're going to hopefully be replacing it with river rock as we progress, but quickly we're going to snip everything down back to its stump, and we're going to be picking all the stumps out. You guys can see Paola was out here already picking, and we're going to continue on to doing different things out here. You guys can see the backyard. There was a sod back there before, but you guys can see that we had already taken down all the rosemary from here, and we were pushing all the dirt back up like that. We can continue to progress on all these things that we were doing out here and just show you all the differences. We're going to be putting DG, we're going to be throwing some pavers in there and different things that you're going to be seeing as we progress. You guys can see a little mixture of all these little stumps and all the rosemary that we had in there and the dirt that we keep creating out here. So you guys can see there's river rock from before right there and the old sage bush that was growing in the corner. So we keep continuing. We'll go and start again from the beginning, walking the same route that we did. You guys always remember I do all the cable boxes to make sure that we leave them back to its original state, and the hill is already working fast. You guys can see the slope is recreating itself and pushing up, and like that we'll give it a different look later as we progress. You guys can see they have all these pavers here. He had some old ones, he had some new ones, and he was going to buy some other ones. You guys can see the bricks. We're going to try to use everything that he has right here so we could keep progressing on different areas, fellas. Also, on the right side, you guys are going to be seeing us take down the sod out here and put more another border of bricks through here. And then we're going to be adding river rocks on the other side, so you guys continue us seeing working with all the things that we use. We're also going to be using bender board, and we're going to be picking all the areas here so we can make it sure that it looks great as we progress, fellas. So thanks, and let's continue on this great job. Amigos, you guys can see how nice it's looking already. You guys can see the frost from the things that every morning we're out here in the winter. It's December. You guys can see that I put water, and some areas get water from the neighbor, so it's also frosting. You guys can see the right side. We're already been picking on the hill. We've been picking all those areas, opening the sprinklers. Ron's going to get ready to bring in the sod cutter out here. We're working with Ron out here. I'm helping him. Joel is out here. Paola's out here. It's a big landscaping job, and us four, we get it done. Took us about 4 to 5 days. Plenty of hours out here, and like that, all together as a team, we get it done. So we'll keep progressing. We'll show you what it's like out here. You guys can see how we work with the sod cutter out here. Ron's going by with the machine. I'm just doing a video. Joel's already raking things into a pile so we could get ready to go to the dump. The dump was about 5 minutes away, so it was a good thing on this side. And just different areas that you guys can see how the sod cutter works out here. We make sure we take out the inches out, and then we run it again to make sure that we hit any spots that we missed. You guys can see the left, we're already working on progressing and keep bringing in sand so we can get ready for these pavers out here. Most of you guys know how I work with pavers out here. I'll put a card there of all the pavers that we've done in between these areas so you guys can go and see, and then come back and finish this video if you'd like. If not, just follow through with the pavers. So we're going to go see and show you the right side. All the sod's already gone. The sod cutter's taking a break. We're going to continue to open all the sprinklers that need to be open and cleaning on all the areas that need to be cleaned so you guys can see on how we progress, and we'll take you into what the pavers look now. I already spreaded out the sand out there, and we already did the first set of what they're going to be looking like of one of the paths. We changed it up as we progressed, and we'll see what it looks like. Alright fellas, you guys can see how nice they're already looking. This is just a preset. We ended up moving a couple of the redstone, 6 of those red pavers turned into gray ones, and then we're going to see how we started changing the forms out here. You guys can see how fast I spread it out the sand out here so we could get the right level and everything could be compacted throughout. So there you guys have it. We set one brick one way, we set the other way to see and find out what the owner wanted. He eventually wanted all of them sideways, so that's what we did. We went by, presetted everything, then went around, changed it all once again just to add different things like that. You guys can see I already put sand on the top, left it ready for compacting. A lot of you guys that follow me know that I always go by and compact all the pavers that I work with. One of the customers or one of the persons on the street on the other side was like, "Are you guys gonna compact those?" And we said, "Of course we are." So there you guys have it. You guys see how they're ready. You guys can see how we're gonna start working on all these sprinklers out here, and we went opening one by one. There's one in the bottom here under the plan. I put that there so the owners don't trip or forget forget that there's a little open hole there. Out here, same thing, we're going to be opening it up, making sure that we change the sprinkler, make sure that it works again, cap it, whatever it takes. We're going to be putting a border, and we're going to be cleaning the left side out here. The neighbor came out here and said if we can clean it. We had like 2-3 hours of downtime waiting for the rock, so we went ahead and cleaned it. We're guys going to show you a little after, but right now we're going to show you how I just compact all the areas out here with the compactor. It's pretty fun what we do out here. You guys all remember, I always usually break 1 or 2. We'll see how many I break this time, and we keep it going. We keep using the machine out here. We do what we have to do. We go and buy. We use it on areas that we have to, but for now I'll let you finish this video. Amigos, there you have it. Everything looks good. Everything's looking better. All the extra sand that we brushed off, we threw it to the hill. You guys can see the right side also. All the bricks are already spaced the right way. We compacted everything. Everything came out nice. Everything looks nice and clean out here. Everything looks perfect. So we're going to show you, like always, I always break one paver right there. I cracked it, so I had to tell the fella to go get a couple. Go get 2 more because those are the pavers he had already ran out of. And we cut this little area here just with the hammer to make it fit. So 2 little adjustments that we made, one broken on purpose and one broken by mistake. And here's the blush DG that we're gonna work with. Nice beautiful color. It was nice. It was brought out here by Paradise Landscape. We got also the big river rocks, and you guys all remember that we cleaned the side out here. We cleaned the right side of this house, but we keep progressing on all these things. They brought the bricks for the border. I put a lot of the extra sand also on this side, and like that we'll keep working on the, you guys can see how the blush DG is going to complement this area here, and how we have the paper or the plastic ready for the river rock. We're going to use plastic on this area, so like that when it rains, the rundown of the hill doesn't go down anymore. It's just right water and the river rock, and it's going to be working its way down. As we see, there's sand there and everything. It'll probably maybe just ruin the blush DG if water comes in too fast at one point. If not, it'll just go right through it and it'll pass just as easy. You guys can see we're working with the bender board and how it's going to make sense at the end. You guys can see how much bender board and how we're going to continue to progress on this video. It's looking great out here. A couple of the pavers we had to take out and put them back in to fix the area, and just continue to progress. You guys are going to see the brick border that I did out here and how we keep spreading out the rock. We missed it by two skips that we had to bring at the end, but we brought them back and we were able to keep progressing. You guys can see out here this brick borders come out to the right, and how we cleaned the right side of the house. They were happy to see that we were cleaning the left, so they wanted to join. Everybody got, you know, winter fever for cleanup, so we went ahead and got it done. You guys can see a couple of the spots out here and the area that we missed, but the bender board is still out here working strong. We're going to keep progressing on all these sprinklers out here. We've been working great, and we already did the area with the blush DG. We already put plastic on there also, and we're just gonna go hope that everything looks perfect. You guys can see this path is looking great. We washed it once. We already put all the river rock out here, and it's a huge difference. I'm gonna show you what it looks like back here. You guys all remember the sod out here. It's a great thing, looking beautiful. We did the sod about four weeks ago, so like that in the winter everything still grows great, and we'll keep progressing into the sod, fellas. Amigos, welcome back. There it is. Look at the sod. We're already working on the stagger. You guys got to make sure anytime you're doing sod that you make sure you stagger it. We're going to start working on the border out here. We moved some of the blush DG up to the front of the house. You guys can see the sod flaps out here. Instead of it being rolled, it was flapped in half, so it looks a little off because of the winter, but this is the end result, fellas. Look at all the rock, perfect. Look at the border right here with the bricks. The sprinklers, we added 2 big sprinklers so it could cover new areas that were accessed or areas that looked dry before. Now it's going to be perfectly covered, so like that we'll make sure that it looks great. You guys will see the other side where we did the pavers, the rock, and the blush DG. There's the area here of the same blush DG. We compacted it by hand, and then we work on the border that you see towards the outside. You guys remember we cleaned on the left side, so we keep progressing on that, fellas. Let's get to the left side where you guys can see all the blush DG that we were working on and everything that made made sense. Everything came out pretty perfect out here. Like I said, it took us 4 days, almost 5, but we used things that we had. A couple areas that couldn't come out perfect, but we tried our best, and like that, we'll keep progressing on newer jobs and different areas that we might be able to do. Thanks to everybody that keeps watching our channel, and we'll keep progressing on the end result. Alright fellas, so thanks to our new subscribers that watch out there. Everybody stay safe and keep following us so we can keep growing. Please leave a comment, share, subscribe so we can follow back. Everyone stay safe. AUC, amigos.